Wild Thing and the Bagel, a tale of friendship and rescue. Written by Aaron L. Neal. My name is Wild Thing. I'm a chocolate Labrador. Before my humans rescued me, I'd been given my own theme song, Wild Thing. My new humans soon found out why I had my own theme song. When my humans showed up, I busted through the door of the house where I was, ran to my humans' van, jumped right in, and was ready to go to my forever home. I just loved Brady from the first time I saw him. I showed Brady how much I loved him by running in the field with him at my new house and crashing right into him. I showed my new human parents how much I love being with them by letting myself in the house, through the window. Who needs that screen thing anyways? When my humans introduced me to the rest of the family, they had a cookout with all my favorite foods. Hamburgers, hot dogs, and the buns. This was so much fun. My aunt held out a hot dog right at my height so I could take it right out of her hand. Everyone laughed over that. One of my favorite things right away was going to see Brady play baseball. There was an entire dirt field with kids that came just to play with me. But I couldn't understand why I wasn't allowed to go on the field, especially when Brady was out there. Brady and I have had some wonderful times together, playing in the snow, scaring cats out of the yard, and sleeping side by side. When Dad works from home, I am in charge of him. We can't let any rabbit statues or crazy leaves attack him while he's working. Suddenly, it was time for Brady to move. Mom and Dad said something about going to school. I couldn't understand why he would want to leave such a wonderful home. Having Brady move away was really hard. I was very sad. I didn't want to do anything. I just sat by the window, waiting for Brady to come back home. That was when Mom and Dad brought the other furry being into the house, the Bagel. She's a basset hound and beagle mix. I was told that she's my little sister now. She's only 2 years old. When the Bagel walked into my house, she made herself right at home. She even took over Mom's chair. The Bagel was quiet at first. My humans kept telling me that she had had a tough year, so I had to be nice to her. Then our humans gave us toys to share. Guess what? The Bagel barks, and she chases me around the house when I try to share our toys. But I also like chasing her. We run laps around the different rooms in the house. The Bagel tried to chase the rabbit statues out back. Whenever I go outside, there are these rabbit statues. When the Bagel sees them, she goes running out back to try to get the rabbit statues to play. Silly Bagel. Statues can't run. But suddenly the statues are gone after the Bagel goes off barking. I kept telling the Bagel how wonderful Brady is. And you know what? He finally came home to see me and to meet the Bagel. I was so excited to see him, and he sure seemed happy to see me. I love it when Brady holds me. I don't let anyone else do this. Brady was also excited to meet the Bagel. The Bagel wasn't so sure at first. She hid behind Mom and Dad. Then suddenly, the Bagel walked up to Brady and discovered just how wonderful he is. I always thought I wanted to keep Brady all to myself, but sharing him with the Bagel is fun. Brady throws a ball so that we both go chasing it through the house. Sometimes he just chases us through the house. I have to let the Bagel win sometimes, though. The Bagel isn't so bad. Together, we let our humans know when it's time for dinner. We don't want them to forget to feed us, so we start reminding them a couple of hours early. When they start preparing our food, I like to sing for my supper. The Bagel becomes what Mom calls a circus dog. She starts walking on her hind legs like humans. I love to wear different outfits. When it's Christmas, you'll always see me in my finest Christmas outfits. Halloween costumes are some of my favorite things. The Bagel, she's not happy wearing outfits. Mom put her in a Halloween costume and then said something about being afraid of the Bagel. Our favorite thing to do together, when our humans tell us, let's go for a ride, we can't get into the car fast enough. The Bagel will push me out of the way to get in the car. I like to ride looking out the wonderful big window on top of the car. It's so fun to see everything from up there. And it's fun to see people smiling at me. The Bagel likes to look out the side window or take up the entire back of the car by herself. The rides are even better when our humans take us for ice cream. The car ride just doesn't get any better than ending it with a cup of ice cream. It was a lot of fun when Grandma and Grandpa took us to a drive-thru restaurant. When Grandpa was ordering, I had to let the workers know I was also in the car. Now that I'm older, I let the Bagel go to work with Dad. She keeps an eye on the rabbit statues and wild leaves that try to interrupt him. When our humans went out of town, we stayed at a pet hotel. The Bagel was scared. I was told to take care of her, so I let her sleep with her head on me. I told her that our wonderful humans would never leave us forever. The excitement when we all got to see each other again was too much. I like to make the caretaker go skating on the floor when I see my humans after they've been gone. It isn't so bad sharing the humans with the Bagel. They have a lot of love to share. They say we rescued them, but picking these humans and sharing them with the Bagel makes for a fantastic home. They rescued us and our hearts. The end.